the cat that slips through the night. Always on the prowl, never in sight.
Look out to D. D! Come in, Panther.
This is Panther. Eva, we caught you in the shower. All right, what is it?
Well, I thought you might like to know. Banderas is approaching the camp. He's headed through the pass now.
Our friend is early.
D, maybe we should abort.
No. Banderas didn't have a secret meeting with those Brazilian officials last week for a civics lesson. With the presidential election in 2 days, he has to be up to something big. We've got to find out what it is. Stay on mission.
The airstrip, is it finished?
Not yet. The jungle is very dense.
No excuses! We are on a very strict timetable. It must be completed by tomorrow afternoon. Have my jet flown in? The little one. Once Dane and I have made the exchange, we'll... You! Diabolik!
Banderas, welcome home.
Split up! Find the thief! Find him! Now! Ready for phase 2.
Doctor? He's awake.
Mr. Banderas, how do you feel? Oh, just a little tired. But you look as if you've seen a ghost. It's been such a very long time. What? What do you mean? What has happened? My face? Why can't I feel my face?
A side effect from the coma.
Coma?
There was an accident.
Yes, of course. in the rainforest. You don't understand. Your injuries were severe. I don't know how best to say this. You've been in a coma for the last 20 years.
20 years? That's impossible.
Illumination intensified 50%.
It's not possible.
Sir, please. Mr. Banderas, please calm down.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! I can't stay here. I must...
I'm sorry, Mr. Banderas. I know this is a shock. If you just get back in bed.
Yes.
Of course. Is there someone we can contact for you?
I must speak to Dane at once.
I mean, my associate. And my other co-workers also. Is there a telephone anywhere?
Just touch the screen to dial. All communications are linked. Voice, video, internet.
Invalid. Please try again. Please try again.
No, it can't be.
Invalid.
They're gone. Dane, Leonov, Rana. All gone.
It's been a long time, Mr. Banderas. The world is a very different place.
Mr. Banderas, why don't you get some rest? I'll check on you later. You can use the screen to catch up on current events if you like.
The Mars astronauts have now processed enough fuel for the return journey. If the 3-man, 2-woman crew lifts off as planned, they will be returning home nearly 3 years after their departure. In other news, the world...
Nurse!
What is it, Mr. Banderas?
I have to go outside. Look around.
I'm afraid your condition is too precarious for that to be allowed.
You can't keep me locked up.
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Edwards, Mr. Banderas. I'm here to help you deal with the emotional and psychological aspects of your injury. 20 years is a lot of time to bridge, especially with no friends or family for support.
Yes, it is.
Well, let's start at the beginning, shall we? What's the last thing you remember before the accident?
Diabolik. You know that name?
Of course. The Diabolik is a patient here, too.
Is he here?
Diabolik? Yes. He's over there.
It can't be.
He spends almost every day in this room.
What's happened to him?
The poor man never recovered from the accident. He lives, but his mind is gone. Because of his mental state, Diabolik was never tried for his crimes.
Does he ever get visitors?
No. No family members ever came forward.
What of his woman friend, Eva Kant?
Yes, here it is. She died in the accident.
Diabolik, look at me. I stand. I think I beat you.
Mr. Banderas, he can't hear you.
I beat you, you thief!
Mr. Banderas, that's enough excitement. You are going back to your room.
I beat you!
Well, so much for Banderas' compassion.
He's behaving exactly as you predicted.
In this environment, how could we miss?
The perfect place to steal from someone's mind.
All we have to do is trick Banderas into telling us what he and Dane are up to. Now that he's convinced the Brotherhood is a thing of the past, that shouldn't be difficult. My only concern is time. It's been almost 24 hours since we staged the accident. Any luck on the American satellite grid?
Looks like they're nearly finished building the airstrip.
Then Dane should be arriving soon. Just before the voting starts.
If the Brotherhood is trying to rig the election...
We'll find out. This is one secret I'm definitely going to steal.
When am I gonna get some answers here? They don't like outsiders. They think we're destroying their way of life.
Oh, and they're correct. Now, unless you'd like us to continue destroying your way of life, one hut at a time, I'd suggest you quit fooling around and tell us what we want to know.
One of our people saw a man and woman pull another man from the river. He was unconscious.
Where did they take him?
Into the jungle.
Then he is alive. Banderas is alive, and that thief and his woman took him. What I've done here today is nothing compared with what will happen when I find Diabolik.
They're crossing our outer perimeter. Dee, if we're going to get that information out of Banderas, we have to get it now.
Buying millions of people, he said. The only thing he could have meant was taking over all of Brazil. But how? We still need the details. Eva, that's it! Let's see if we can use that illusion of victory against him.
Here we are. Now, if you need me, just press the call button on your chair.
I have everything I need. You don't mind if I change the channel, do you, old friend?
For late-breaking news, but I object, Your Honor.
Wouldn't you know? 20 years in the future and there's still nothing on. Wait a minute. What's this?
His exploits are amazing. His name is legend. This is the story of Diabolik, Master Thief. Little is known about Diabolik's identity. Even after his historic capture 20 years ago, authorities were unable to learn exactly who he was.
Well, look at you.
In his time, no security system could keep him out. No prison could keep him in.
But there's one place you can't escape from, eh? You thought you could bring the Brotherhood down with your petty theft, but in the end it all backfired on you. What you failed to discover about us could fill a book, my friend. The secret bank accounts in the Cayman Islands. The cache of gold hidden beneath my plantation in Peru. And the piece de resistance. The secret takeover of Brazil. What do you think of that, Master Thief? I had the key officials in the palm of my hand, ready to declare my candidate the victor in the presidential election, all for a stash of diamonds that would make them very wealthy men. For an equal share of the power, Dane agreed to supply those diamonds. As a token of good faith, he demanded my oldest, rarest artifact. The exchange was set for the day following the accident. You may have stopped me, but you couldn't have stopped Dane. The wheels were already too far in motion. Which makes you the big loser, Diabolik. A life of thievery that amounted to nothing. The doctor was right after all. Confronting the past has been extremely therapeutic.
I'm afraid it's the future you have to worry about.
What?
Stone is on the grounds, and Dane's jet is 10 minutes away from the airstrip.
What? What's going on here? No, you? No, it's not possible!
Well, you know what they say. There's one born every minute.
If you'll excuse us, we have a plane to catch.
What about our headquarters?
It can take care of itself. Armed security.
That's why they numbed my face, so I wouldn't feel the makeup. Now, how do I get out? Stone! It's about time.
Warning. Compound breach. Self-seeking. sequence activated.
Get me out of here.
Self-destruct in 30 seconds. Evacuate immediately. 29, 28, 27, 26.
Let me out! Let me out!
That's never happened before.
Dane, we were to meet alone.
To me, alone means with Naomi.
Do not insult me, Banderas! Your men are hiding in the jungle all around us.
And not doing a very good job of it. That, I take it, would be Stone?
Sitting comfortably with a good view and his finger on a detonator button. One wrong move, and your jet goes...
Now that we have reaffirmed the tradition of trust among the leaders of the Brotherhood, I suggest we get down to business. You are the host. Make me feel welcome.
Very well. A pre-Columbian solstice calendar hammered entirely from one huge nugget of gold and complete with authenticating documents.
You don't mind if I run a quick field test?
Be my guest.
Excellent.
There is the matter of the diamonds.
As soon as you call off your men. This is one of 5 pouches inside. One for each of the election officials. I trust they will be quite pleased with the quality.
Quite pleased, I'm sure. A pleasure doing business, partner.
Call me once the deed is done.
Wonderful plan, Dane. So Banderas and his crooked bureaucrats do their dirty work, and then you come back and run the country.
Yes, sweetness. The new president will make an excellent puppet. And I am an excellent puppeteer. Not a bad little conversation piece, wouldn't you say?
Where's Dane? Who took my... The thief. You'll pay for this. I swear to you, you'll pay for this, Diabolik!
Without the Brotherhood's payoff, the election will be honest. The new president will be the people's choice. And we have a nice little haul.
The diamonds alone should cover the cost of building a new rainforest headquarters. And then some.
I never did like the architecture anyway. Too old world. By the way, Banderas has quite a collection of artifacts locked in that cargo bay. How did you know which one to gimmick?
Banderas isn't the only one who's predictable. Dane's had his eye on that gold relief for years.
D. I have to say, I thought you made a cute little old geezer.
I didn't much care for it myself.
What do you plan to do? Steal back your youth?
Now, that's an idea.